My child is dealt with hers. You deal with yours, bitch. You were the sacrificial lamb of your family. That ain't my fault. That ain't my fault that your family overlooked your shit for you to go ahead and be a part of the family business, baby. That ain't my motherfucking problem. I told you need to do some work. I told you need to heal. I don't give a fuck. Just because she ain't talking to me about it don't mean she ain't talking to somebody else. She don't got to talk about it to me or nobody else. As long as she dealing with herself. Well, if she ain't healed, I really don't give a fuck. That ain't my problem. That's between her. She got the option to do it just like you do. But I guarantee you she ain't bleeding over motherfuckers like you are. If she ain't healed, I guarantee you my child ain't bleeding on motherfuckers like you are. She ain't running around here yelling at the motherfucking camera. She ain't running around here bringing niggas up in her, bringing niggas that got giving keys to her crib. She got trauma too. She got shit she dealing with, but she ain't blaming nobody about it. But she dealing with it. Bitch, are you? Bitch, are you? Are you dealing with it? Why you in the comments? You can bring your bitch ass up here. Why you here? The boxes are open. I ain't declined shit. You mad because you told me? You mad because you fucked 3-4 niggas on this app and ain't none of them want to fuck with you for real long term? You mad because you more of a man than the niggas that you fucked with? You mad because your motherfucking family chose your brothers over your whack ass and now you gotta be the nigga in your own life? Bitch, in a dress you walk like a nigga. You was pretty as hell on the motherfucking ball, but you still walking like a nigga, like a thug and shit. Bitch, you think you a nigga. Ain't nobody got time for you, dude, fella, big boy. The fuck? You mad because you said it? Sir?
T, let her go. Let her go.
Fuck out of here, little fella.
Let her go. Let her go, T. Why don't you just come up, AP?
Come on, little man.
T. AP, just come up.
Okay, well, she up here. I was about to drop.
What up, little fella?
What's up? What's up, nigga?
What else? Look, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Little fella, you definitely called my phone. You definitely called my phone.
My thing is,
you
why do
definitely
you
was
think I
very
give a fuck
upset.
about it? Why do you
Go
think
ahead.
I give a fuck about it? Why do you think I give a fuck about it?
You came over
Why
here.
Why is it that T-Tom can be a fucking...
Don't mute her. Don't mute him. Come on, young thug.
Please stop texting and calling me. Hold on.
Did you just say young thug? Let me mute my...
Y'all get the live goal up.
Wait a minute, hold on, let me start recording. Hold on while she pause.
You good? You good, Kay?
I promised somebody I wouldn't do this. I gotta go. God damn.
All right, little boy.
Fuck y'all.
See you, young nigga. She is. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck if my daughter pregnant with 15 kids. She ain't bleeding on me or nobody else. I don't give a fuck if she had 20 of them. She got a crib. She has a job. She ain't begging you motherfuckers for shit. So I don't give a fuck if she had 25 kids. She ain't running around here asking y'all for a motherfucking thing. Okay? So who gives a shit? And she damn sure ain't bleeding on nobody. Her son calls me mama. How many motherfucking grandkids call their grandmama mama and grandma too? You motherfuckers must ain't had no active grandparents in your life.
I ain't got no
There are a
grandkids, but I
lot
used to do that
of
as a
people they
kid.
call their grandmother mom and grandma. Y'all think y'all flexing? So what? What's the problem? Why y'all more mad about it? She not. She's not upset. Peaceful, you don't believe in confusing kids. You said you have 2 teenagers. Aren't they confused about why the fuck they mama hiding from a troll account? Why they single mama hiding behind a troll page? Are your parents confused why you don't stand on mother? Are your kids confused why you don't stand on business? Because as a teenager, I would be. Why the fuck my mama hiding? You definitely believe in confusing kids because, bitch, you hiding from a troll account. You can't be a motherfucker that's telling your kids, hey, stand up for yourself. But you hiding behind a fake page, baby. Yeah, you confusing kids.
I'll be back, T.
I don't know. You confusing your kids, baby. That's confusion. That's confusion. Oh, yeah, you're typing in all caps. Why wouldn't you get a response? You begging for one. You begging for a response, baby. I'm going to give you what you want. You the only bitch in the comments typing in all caps. Look, big fella and vengeful down there teaming up. I don't give a fuck about y'all. And AP, tell the truth. You called me, ho. Why would I have to lie about you calling me? Why would I have to lie and say AP called me and got upset because Hope was telling all the business on Bella Live? Why would I have to lie about that? Why would I have to make that up? If Hope told me about it, why the fuck wouldn't I just say it? Why? She admitted she called me. She admitted that she called me. So why is she lying now? Not only did she call, she was very upset. She was very upset about, and I never told y'all about the essay because it wasn't my place. The only time I told y'all I knew about the essay is when she said something on my daughter's situation.
I did.
Then that's when I brought up her essay information. I never spoke on it until she said that shit in Braid King Live. Otherwise, I never spoke on her essay. I never spoke on what happened to her. All the time that I knew about it, that she had talked to me about it, because I knew it was very, very sensitive for her, because I talked to her about it myself. I talked to her about it. I talked to her about it. Yeah, I lie all the time. I talked to her about it.
Outside all of that, it would make sense that she would get upset with the stuff with this man. Given the history, it's not uncommon to react that way.
It's not uncommon, but she brought his shit up first. So you can't bring up somebody else's trauma and then get mad when they bring up yours. And don't come up in here saying it's content day for people, because AP is the one that said Tea Time brought her essay to the app. That's the only reason why we talking about it. So why y'all saying this is content? We weren't even speaking of AP. We spoke of AP early in the conversation. Okay? We was talking to Kappa and about other shit. AP must have said over there that I brought her trauma to the app. That is not true. I never brought her shit to the app. Don't lie on me. But y'all can't sit here and say that man was real low when that woman brought his shit. The only difference between him and her, he had already talked about his shit publicly. So her thinking she had a got you moment when she brought that shit up in Bella Live, it backfired on her. That's why she was upset. She called me before it even got to the essay and was like, T, he's telling everything. And I said to AP, I said, is he lying? No, but he's telling everything. The fuck I gotta lie for? When the essay thing came up, that's the only part of the story I left out for y'all. Because that was the sense. Why would I bring that to the app? So out of all the things that I was talking to y'all about with AP, that's the only part that I left out. It had no business of me bringing it. there was no reason for me to tell y'all about that shit. That would have been very cruel. That would have been very cruel. I'm gonna need a lot of it, Spike. Very cruel. So I left that part out. Because I talked to her personally. Personally. And she said how that affected her. How her family wasn't shit. And we talked about, now it made sense of why she was so angry. It made sense of why her guard was up like that. She was like, well, now you understand. We had a whole conversation about that shit. She can't sit there and lie. She had a whole we had a whole conversation about that shit. Ho can't tell me shit. She did. I don't know why it mattered. I don't know why it mattered. I don't even know how it came. How did that come up today? Poxy, where you at? Because what was said? How did this come about? Since they acting like I'm using her for content. How did this come about? This is my backup. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and block Peaceful.
They were streaming your live, and we were discussing everything with Kappa, and then Kappa brought up how she'll drop out the box if people get to talking about like personal things like that. And then she was like, and see, this is how you study people, and she brought you up as usual, but tea time. And then it went into that you brought her trauma to the app. So that's how it started.
Okay. So she brought that up.
Yeah, over there. Yeah,
okay. That's what I thought.
She came up. I just like the fact that I don't know, you can drag T. I think you pretty funny, but when it get to that stuff, man, it's like I'm listening to it. I'm not a survivor, but I can imagine having the wounds, both yours and hers, ripped back open over and over.
But see, Kappa, I don't have no sympathy for her, because when she got mad at me, when the shit happened, when she brought this shit back up again, and she jumped up in Braid King live, do you want me to play it for you?
Nah, we just need probably did this.
Okay, yeah, because I never said nothing about her essay, but she jumped in Braid King box and brought my daughter up and talking about she was a prostitute and all that shit. She did that shit.
Well, T, she actually said both daughters. She said daughters, plural.
Yeah, she said both of them was a prostitute. She said both of them. She sure did.
Proxy.
She sure
Your
did.
daughters were selling pussy in Chicago. I'm not trying to help.
Hold on a second. Somebody said you brought your daughter Star to the app, and she never brought her own essay to the app. Let me explain something to y'all about my child. My child has given me permission to speak about anything that I need to speak about. I have never gave y'all her experience. However, I gave y'all my experience as a parent dealing with a child that was a runaway. And in her being a runaway, her being trafficked in the process. She has given me permission to do that. I would never bring anything of my children's information to the public that they have not asked me or accepted and allowed me to do. I'm not gonna bring shit. It's shit y'all would never know about my kids. She allowed me to do that so that I can help other people. That's not the issue. I don't give a fuck. The problem is I don't give a fuck about a person throwing it in my face. But don't expect me to be empathetic with you when you bring my shit up in a malicious way. I don't care. AP ain't the first and she won't be the last to do it. But then don't get mad when I get to shooting back. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a victim here. But I definitely will shoot back.
And for the people in the comments talking about you, me and you always talking about AP. First of all, this is why I don't like motherfuckers who lack comprehension skills and don't have historical context for things. Before I even started getting in the panel speaking, AP was dragging my name for months before I even said anything back to her. And I have the footage. So I ain't riding nobody for no reason. You want to bring me up? You want to lie on me and say all this other stupid ass shit that you say about me? When I start talking, then yes, bitch, my foot is on your neck and it's not gonna lift up until I want it to, bitch. Just like you think you pressing other people on here, you think you got pressure and you ain't gonna let up off no big. I ain't gonna never let up off tea time. I ain't gonna never let up off tea time. Tea time. I have so many clips of you talking about this woman for months, literally months on top of months on top of months. You talked about this woman and admitted it and said that you was not gonna
She
stop
just
talking
brought me
about
up
her.
today, like literally before I went live. She was
Erica
just
even clocked it.
up in whoever live, I think Susu live. And she talked about how you don't post shit about me and all. It's always like, so again, even if I ain't saying shit about it, I don't give a fuck at this point because I used to didn't say nothing. Right? I used to didn't say nothing about the girl. But it's getting to the point where she say my name so motherfucking much, I don't give a fuck about covering her. I used to wouldn't even cover her. I wouldn't even cover her. But now, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say whatever I see going on in this app and including her, going to get discussed. Because a motherfucker going to keep saying my name. So I don't give a fuck. Whatever's going on, including her, is going to get discussed.
But what she talking
Period.
about? I don't post you. I'm not consistently posted in so long. I haven't even. That's why I say when they donating to the bloggers, I'll be like, I'll give my spot to another blogger because I'm not even actively posting. I'm not even consistent with this blogging shit or posting shit. But then at first it was, oh, you only post tea time in a favorable light. Oh, okay, I haven't posted tea time recently. Now it's, oh, you don't post tea time. Oh, like it's always gonna be some shit with a weird bitch like her because she wants somebody to always take her side, even if she wrong. Bitch, if you make me choose sides, it's never gonna be you. So since you want to bring me up every time you bring up tea time, you bringing me up. Yes, I'm going to start riding your motherfucking back, bitch. And it ain't nobody that's going to stop me from doing it either. I don't give a fuck what the comments say. I'm going to keep saying it because every time she bring up tea, she got to bring me up. Like we conjoined twins or some shit. So you want to keep saying my name and keep spreading this weird ass narrative. Like, you a weird ass bitch. I'm going to keep saying stuff. I am. And nobody's going to stop me. You don't even stand on business. Why the fuck was you at Cav event? You a weak ass, tender ass, following ass bitch. You don't even stand on business. But you always trying to clock somebody else. And anytime you clocking somebody else, you bringing up what somebody else did. How you going to clock somebody and you not even bringing up what they did? You bringing up in comparison to somebody else. Like, let's keep it real. Like, I'm so over this shit. That's why I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers got to say about bloggers. Y'all biased. Y'all biased. Yup, and I'm going to keep being it. And I'm
going to say this. And I'm going to say this real quick. When they say somebody jumping her, I don't need nobody. I will clear this whole motherfucking panel and say what the fuck I got to say. Ain't never had a problem with standing on my own by myself and with myself. If y'all don't know that by now, then you clearly are being oblivious on purpose. I don't need a damn motherfucker to sit in a panel with me. I will clear this bitch out and say what the fuck I need to say.
I held my own lives doing what I needed to do too. So it ain't no issue. It ain't no issue.
I don't give a fuck if y'all say we always jump her. And they always, if we jump her, then I'm getting jumped at every time. Because every time she's speaking to me, she in a motherfucking panel.
Boo boo, boo boo.
Playing pal on with a bunch of bitches that don't like you. That
so either way it goes. When I was up in Brain Live and a motherfucker was paying to drop me to still speak on me, what the fuck that look like? That's a motherfucking what that, a snake? Was that's a poozie? Sorry, poozie, but is that a poozie?
Bow, bow, bow.
Cause ain't no way you gonna sit there and talk about me and then pay money so I can't even defend my motherfucking self. You out y'all motherfucking mind.
She definitely hired security that night. Security.
You got security too.
I guarantee you this: if I'ma talk about a motherfucker, I'ma let them defend themselves. I'ma let them in a panel. I guarantee you, if I'm going to talk about a motherfucker in a box, if I'm going to go on somebody else's live and talk about somebody, I guarantee you I'm not going to pay to have them dropped.
I didn't see who sent that. Thank you.
I guarantee you that, Leola.
Leola, thank you. I appreciate it. I tried to get you off the stud. The stud posted Leola, but I ain't have enough coins.
Thank y'all for the gifts. I guarantee you that. That's some pussy ass, coward ass, wimp ass flaw ass shit.
But okay, so we know you mad at her and she's mad at you. And y'all said what y'all had to say, you know, to each other or whatever, whatnot.
Fuck little man.
Can we don't call her that too?
That's what it is. A little nigga. Walking around here in a dress, still walking like Joanna Man. Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
Can
You
we
not
go back to
finna
playing
bother
with
me.
Corey?
Leave me the fuck alone, little guy. Big fella.
Can we go
Young
back to playing
boy.
with Corey and Otis like we normally do over here? Cause
No. Leave me the fuck
What I
alone.
do? Leave me out of this, Kappa?
I'm just saying, like, you know, like it's all just trauma at this point. Like everybody traumatized. This is trauma, man. This ain't.
I didn't say she looked like a man. I never said that. That never
She's
came out of my
beautiful.
mouth that she looked like a man. I
beautiful.
said she's beautiful. I didn't say she looked like a man. I said even in a dress, she still can't walk like a lady. She still walk like a nigga. That's what I said. That's what I said. And y'all can't say I'm lying.
I walk like a man in heels too.
Okay, well, you young man too.
Yep,
I'm gonna
I
keep
feel
it
you.
honest. I get told that I act like a man too, so I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Somebody said I thought you don't talk about fuck. Listen, I said she was pretty, but she walked like a nigga. That ain't talking about her body. That ain't talking about her looks. She walked like a nigga. She had a whole demeanor like a nigga. That ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about your face, your body, your neck. I said you walk like a motherfucking nigga. If that's talking about, well, I'm talking about you then. I get talked about every motherfucking day. So if I decide that I want to go ahead and eat some breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I'm gonna eat that shit. Okay? I ain't talk about her shape either. I didn't talk about her shape. I didn't talk about her body. I didn't talk about anything about her. I said she's a beautiful girl.
Yes.
But I can tell you, she act like a nigga and she walk like a nigga. And because she ain't had no niggas protecting her in her life. I don't fucking know.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I don't appreciate how you guys are talking about AP.
I'm sorry.
I don't feel comfortable
I'm
with
so
you
sorry.
guys
I forgot that's your baby.
dragging her like that. So please,
Somebody said to you lady like, let me go outside in the dress and some heels and ask me again. Hell motherfucking yeah. I guarantee you.
Y'all
Ain't
just
nobody, I
too
guarantee you. Ain't nobody
See,
gonna
y'all
ever
just
tell
too
you I
mad
walk
at
like
each
Young
other.
Thug.
That y'all just too mad. This don't make
Ain't nobody
sense
gonna
to
tell you I
me.
walk like a motherfucking Young Thug. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Y'all motherfuckers say
Okay.
what y'all want to say on this app. I guarantee you in real motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but y'all like super mad at each other, and I'm like,
I'm not mad at nobody. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll leave you the fuck alone.
boy, could get your old clear translucent.
I'm not mad at nothing. That girl got smoke. That girl got more smoke for me than a nigga that fucking played in her face.
Because you hurt her.
I ain't heard nothing. She heard her motherfucking self. That's the problem. She heard her motherfucking self.
But
Get a different
Kappa,
expectation.
She got more energy
for
for me
y'all
than the
relationship.
motherfuckers that told. She got more energy for me than the motherfucker that told her, y'all talked about her poo nanny. The man that talked about her
she
poo
got
nanny.
energy for them. She got energy for them too.
No, she
got
don't. She
energy
went to
for
the
them, too.
event.
He apologized to you. You ain't never
I
apologized.
did apologize to her.
When did
That's
you
a
apologize?
motherfucking lie. So what? I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about that shit. Y'all don't worry about
Y'all
that.
know I be
I
missing
did
big
apologize
gaps,
to
y'all.
her.
hey,
When?
T apologized
Yeah,
multiple times to AP.
hey,
And AP
Kappa.
even joined T's panel and said that she was like, when all the situation happened with Chef and HB with Doomsday, AP got on the panel and said that she was going to hit T up on the back end and make it right. So she started all up again out of nowhere. That's the point. So a lot of people don't see a lot of things, but I keep record of a lot of things. But let's keep it real, Kappa. When they were on a panel one time, I think it was $2 live. And Kiana and T-Time had gotten to it, and Kiana was on the panel dragging T-Time. And then AP inserted herself, and she went to talk about her experience with T-Time. And you and Erica and AJ had to let her know,
This just happened.
like you, Erica
Yeah.
and AJ had to let her know, like, I think, you so angry and you speaking so fast that you don't even realize that you bringing T-Time up and that you dragging T-Time. Because she does that often.
And right
That's
after
literally how
that,
she is.
she went in Nosy Box and did it again. So let's not play this game. I don't be doing shit to that girl. That girl has went in that panel and did that. Then she jumped in Nosy Box.
I do remember that.
So let's stop acting like Tea Time just be over here, like, because that's not the case. And the only reason why I'm upset today, because you're not finna sit here and lie and act like you didn't call me on the phone and tell me about what happened. You're not finna put that on hold. She didn't give a fuck that day about how sick I was. She didn't give a fuck that day about what I was dealing with. All she cared about is the fact that when she was talking about all that shit between her and Hope, going around here on a world tour, I told AP, I said, AP, just let it go. Quit talking about it on the app. It's going to die down. She refused. I said, AP, he going to start telling his side. So when he started telling his side, she got upset. She called me talking about he's telling everything. I said, is he lying or anything? She said, no. I said, so what did you expect? She called me multiple times.
Proof.
Multiple times.
Proof.
Shut up, LC.
And to the person in the comments saying I'm inserting myself, no, AP actually inserts me. She says my name. Whenever she brings up the Tea Time situation, she says my name. So if y'all not listening, y'all ain't catching it, that's on y'all. But bitch, I'm going to say what I want to say and ain't nobody going to do a damn thing about it.
Bow, bow, bow.
So we not going to act like I just be bringing her up. That's not what's going on. And then to lie on me today and say that I brought this to the app. No, I didn't. And she know I didn't. What's up, baby?
You leaving in 8?
Yeah, I got the podcast.
You doing it here?
No, I'm doing it over there.
How long it is?
It's about an hour.